Yes, people. We're back. 12th man's back. This is London is back. We have our sponsors. OK Jerseys. Use the code 12man. You will get 8% off any jersey around the world with any name and number on the back. The World Cup shirts are available, so make sure you get yours now. The code you need is below 12man. Big up to you guys that are in the chat. Big up to everyone that's here. We're going to go live with the three of us. Make that now 4. Lawless is here. We have got Deji that's going to come on as well. And yeah, we've got Rich in the house today. There's no D's working tonight, so we couldn't get on. Rich, you've won a game, brother. It's a good time to come on, fam. You all right?
I'm over the moon, man. You know how football is. Like, when you go on a run like this, it's hard to turn it around. So, over the moon with that. I'm good. How you though?
Yeah, I'm all right.
We're live.
Bit kind of frustrated. I
thought I heard him say we're going to go live in a sec. Now I'm here.
No. We're live, man. We're live.
Just came yamming. So what are you eating there? Some Skittles or something, like?
Yeah, what are you eating?
No, some bounty. Just take the edge off. Yeah. Sorry, I was just.
What bounty? Do you say?
Bounty to take the edge off.
Bounty, yeah.
Oh, bounty, as in the chocolate coconut bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what? I used to like Bounty growing up, man.
No,
I can't stand that anymore. I used to bang it out all the time, bro.
Bounty's like the one you get in the celebrations that you're pissed off about. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the
one.
Last ones.
Yeah, they're the ones that leave at the end with the Milky Way and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Man. Bounty. What you're eating Mars bar before Bounty? Really?
100%, bro. 100%,
Bounty's get left. Let's see who in the chat likes Bounty. Who likes Bounty in the chat?
Yeah, let me know, man. If you leave bounties, then give me a hell yeah, because I leave bounties to the end. Do you know what I mean?
It's coconut and chocolate. That's
I like coconut, but I'm not really sure. I like coconut ice cream or like coconut milk. But yeah, look at that, man. Yeah, we know what a bounty is, bro. We've all heard of it. Like...
Wait, you said Snickers are the worst, bro. Snickers, now you're wilding out. They're the best.
Snickers is number one.
They're basic bitch chocolate bars. Snickers and Mars. You know what I mean?
Nah, Mars is basic, but Snickers up there, man. Big up J1.
I'm not a fan of nuts, so Snickers get left for me, but that's like a different story. But anyway, come here to talk about celebrations. Big up to Rich. Big up to Lawless, who's chewing on his bounty. Deji's going to be in the house. He ain't hiding. Trust me, he ain't getting away with this one. Big up to Don as well. And big up to Javon tonight. Javon, your debut on the channel, bro. What are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, man. It's just really cold where I'm at. Like negative. It's like 5 degrees, feeling like -10. So struggling out here.
Oh man, come on. Big up for you to coming on. And look, may as well say it now. This is going to be Don's last show. Don is moving on to do other things. And Javon is going to be the Chelsea rep moving forward. Javon, you've been kind of recommended not just by Don, but by Goonie and a few other Chelsea fans that I do believe are very reliable and very articulate. So, you've got some shoes to step into for Don. Don's moving on to do, well, everything, really. He hasn't got time to be consistent anymore, and it's a shame. He knows he's always welcome on this channel. He knows that he'll probably be invited on a few channels, just won't be as consistent as now. I didn't really want to start it without the football, but it kind of felt right to say it now, Don. So big up to you, bro. I want to say thank you from everybody at 12th Man. You've been unbelievable, and I know it's not goodbye. You'll definitely be a part of some shows moving forward, but it won't be anything consistent in relation to This Is London. So big up to you, bro. I really appreciate you always, man. And I just wanted to let you know that, really, and you'll get a lot of love in the chat, and I didn't want you to just not come on one day and people say, where the hell's Don gone? And I say, oh, he left. He weren't about anymore. So I know that you've spoken to me and I've tried to do my best to keep him, people. But, I also have to respect his time and respect everyone's time on the panel as I do and on the show. And wish you all the best with what you do, Don. So big up to you, man. Anything you want to say, bro?
Yeah, man. Listen, big up Potts, man. One of the guys that gave me a big opportunity on the platform. This is London, man. One of my favorite shows, but just things going on, people, my personal life, things going on with other shows, other things going on my channel. I'm just really struggling with the capacity, man. So I don't want to mess you guys about. I don't want to be here one week I'm not there, because you're just not going to get the best show. If 1 week I'm here, 1 week I'm not there. So I'd rather give it to someone like Javon. Me and Javon speak weekly. We're in group chats together. He'll be way more committed than I can be right now. But yeah, man, big up the chat. Obviously, big up the panel. Yeah, you'll still see me on here, people. Like when I've got time and I see the link, I'll ask Potts for the link. Yo, let me jump on quickly, half an hour. I'll still be here, innit? You know what I mean? But just we
missed the delusion too much. It's the Donlusion. So
weekly like before, it's just not possible, man. It's just not possible. I can't even remember when was the last time I jumped on it. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. I know, I get it, man. Listen, I've spoken to you privately, and you know, I wanted to try and decide regularly. I know that it's not, you know, I don't like this show anymore, and I don't get on with you guys, so I'm off. I know it's not that, man. So yeah, there'll be a lot of rumors probably. Oh, Don's left because of this. There's an argument. You know what YouTube space is like. It probably sure it isn't that, guys, and Don can confirm that as well.
Nah, man, it's not. Me and Potts literally are midday live together. We're still going to be working together.
Exactly.
Like I said, I'll still be on a channel. Like me and Potts will do previews and whatnot. This ain't the last show I'm going to be on in it on the channel. Like I'll still be here, but it's just not going to be as consistent as before.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. And look, you know, he always knows he's welcome here, man. Ain't gonna get rid of him that easily. But Javon's come on, and he's gonna be regular now, so that's good. And big up to you, Javon. And I appreciate you, bro. And yeah, hopefully you've got some shoes to fill, man, because Don's been one of the favorites on here for a long time with a lot of the channel. A lot of the fans love him. They always talk to me. The feedback I get is, "Oh, we love Don. He's great entertainment. He's shameless, but he don't care. He says it how it is." So you know, that's where it is, man. It's all love, but it wouldn't be right to bow out without one last show. So big up to you, Don. I appreciate you, man. Deji's jumped on. You know, sorry, man, it was a bit late. I had to go live, but anything you want to say, Dej?
Yeah, I mean, are we doing goodbyes to Don? Is that what we're doing right now? Yeah. Okay. Are you guys? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it was my Wi-Fi messing
Yeah,
up.
go on, bro.
You're breaking up a little bit, but we can hear you, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, me personally, good riddance, man. Like, I been waiting to see the back of this guy for a minute. So yeah, the sooner you get out my face, the better. And do you know what I mean? And you know, I don't know what took you so long. To be honest with you, like, what took you so long? Why? And let me tell you what's really going on. Because everyone's doing this little softly. I'm gonna tell you all the truth. This guy, let me tell you, had Chelsea been top of the league, had Chelsea be fighting it out, battling it out for this Premier League title with the Red Tottenham, the Spicy Spurs, Scotsman FC, Red Hot Chili Pepper, then this brother would be here shaking his bum. But he's realised that this is one of the dustiest Chelsea teams he's ever seen in his life. Stuff that we've been telling him all season, and now all of a sudden he's not creative. All of a sudden, content seems to be hard to come by. All of a sudden, there's capacity issues. No, you got Chelsea issues, my bro. Don, look, bro, if I was in the same room as you right now, man, I would have kicked you out the door, to be honest with you. You're lucky. This is online. Now, but on a level, nah, Don, you're a legend. Big up to you. Make sure it's not one of them sporadic things. You need your cooking. Be turning up. Javon, it's not really big shoes to fill. This brother is a madman. Just be yourself. Be yourself and be honest about your club. Do you get what I'm saying? You start doing any foolishness, then it could get long for you real quick, and you could be saying goodbye. You get me? So that's my little introduction to Javon. But big up to you, my bro. Love and peace.
No, listen, no, I wouldn't expect anything less. I don't think Don does either, to be fair. But look, man, Lawless very quickly. Obviously, Don's leaving, and I'm hoping that This Is London isn't just going to be me staring at the screen soon with like West Ham, Palace, and Spurs pretty much going down. Might just be me on This Is London talking to myself. You know what I'm joking, Rich. I'm joking, Rich. I'm joking, Rich.
Well, listen, like you know what I mean. Like I do think I can see Deji joining Don come into the season when he gets relegated. Once Spurs get relegated and then Deji goes and starts the cooking channel, you know what I mean, we'll set that up for him. We'll keep him on, maybe as a mod, maybe we'll allow him to be a host or to be a waiter or whatever them things he was saying to me, because it's looking long for Spurs. But yeah, listen, Don is Don. I'm in multiple group chats with him, so you know what I mean? I don't need to say no teary goodbye, and I'll be on shows of him. But yeah, you know, you kind of miss the shamelessness, but you never know. Javon, Chelsea could be a Chelsea thing. It's a Chelsea thing, shamelessness. Like, because, boy, I just feel like with Chelsea, I don't know even know where we're starting, but and obviously, Don, I appreciate you not being about last week. By the way, after we played you, I appreciate.
No,
that.
I wanted to be there last week, but Potts was telling me there's no show. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, Potts. I appreciate you.
That's what
you,
told
have to thank me. You have to thank me for that, man. I was at the darts with family. I couldn't.
Oh, you was at the darts.
Yeah.
I was about, bro. I was about, man.
I know. I could have got Lawless to host it, just you and Don. That'd have been quite a good show now. But you know, it is what it is. I'll give you and your boys, you busy boys, a night off. Do you know what I'm saying? But look, let me get into the football side of things. Big up to you, Don. I appreciate you coming on tonight as well, bruv. But let's just quickly start with the title race, because that was a madness at Anfield, and I guess everyone watched it. Everyone in the chat definitely did as well. Oh my God. I literally thought 5 minutes to go that we were 9 points clear, and it turns out that Manchester City end up stink fest in the game at Anfield. Liverpool crumble. Alisson has a bozo moment. The VAR then gets to a stage where the officials are trying to say that the law means that you can wrestle each other, and if the ball goes in, it doesn't count. So if it's 1-1 and the ball's about to go in, just wrestle people go down, because it ain't going to count. You get sent off, but it don't matter. The goal won't count, which is a madness law for me. I think that should have been a goal, man. I'm sorry, that should have been a goal, but that's another story. And Arsenal have gone from being 9 points clear within 5 minutes to going 6, and then could be within 3 as long as Man City win on Wednesday. I don't even know they've got, by the way. I've not even looked. We go to Brentford, a place that's quite tough, a ground that everyone's struggling, a team that everyone's struggling against. And then it could be 3 points, and it could get very, very quick. And look, that's how things change quickly, right? But Arsenal done their job. Arsenal back to Fulham at home. Is that who they got? Fulham, Dan. There we go. Well, big up to you. Big up to you, Lawless, as well. Fulham at home. That's going to be a win. I know Fulham can turn up an upset, but I've got to be honest. I'm not sure that I fancy Fulham in that game. So yeah, I think it'll be 3 points. Arsenal need to make sure it's 6 as long as they get to the Etihad, and then we go and beat them. None of this trying to draw, so we can now be like this, that, and the third. Keep it at 6. No, I want to go do that. So that's where I'm at. Not much to say on Arsenal other than the attack looked a bit better. I thought Gyökeres getting a couple of goals, Kai Havertz setting one up, Eze and Martinelli coming on looking pretty good. Trossard, my player of the match. Zubimendi, superb. Going forward, Arsenal were pretty good. But let me start with Don, seeing as it's going to be his last one. What do you make of that, bruv? Like this weekend, man, it's been a bit of a madness, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it has, man. It has. When I saw that free kick go in, I thought, oh boy, like this is going to be it, you know. Same. I'm probably gonna get Potts. I'm probably gonna get Potts today, actually confirming for sure now that I think we're gonna win it. I think we're gonna win it, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, Man City didn't stop. They didn't stop, man. They didn't stop, bro. It's just when I saw Bernardo score that goal, I'm like, yo, I've got a feeling there's gonna be a winner in this, you know. You know what I mean? Whether it's a Liverpool goal, whether it's a City goal, and Alisson, I can't lie, man. He's been off it, man. It seems like he's dropped off a level. You know what I'm saying? I think the injuries seem to have caught up with him. Age, maybe just lack of motivation. You know, man's looking around, he's seeing Van Dijk, you know, on the other side of his career. Salah, bro, this guy looks like he's looking finished right now. You know what I'm saying, bro? So
he's done, bro.
Yeah, it's like Liverpool right now, they're real fragile. You know, they waste halves a lot of the time. The first half, they were poor. And then even second half, like, they didn't really create much. They had that one chance with Ekitike that I can remember. But other than that, they really struggled to create. They needed another moment of brilliance to go and actually do something in the game. But right now, bro, that's gonna give Man City a lot of confidence, going forward, bro, because this is the second time Pep has actually won at Anfield, which is mad. You know what I mean? I think this is the first double they've got at Anfield since like the 1930s or something mad like that. Mm-hmm. So this could be the spirit for them now, where it's like, yo, let's just go now and keep this run going, keep winning these games. I don't know if it's in City's hands right now. Someone said the other day it's in City's hands still, if they win all their games or something mad like that. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? So I think the biggest one, Potts, is you need to go to the Etihad and win that game. Because this Man City team, I don't look at them like the KDB days. They're not going to go on a mad run. You know what I mean? But I do think that this win this weekend, it will give them a little bit more belief, man, because their form recently has been up and down. I think before this game, they won, was it 1 win in 6? So yeah, I think this is going to give them the belief, man, to hopefully fight back, because we need that. We all need that.
The problem we've got from an Arsenal perspective, apart from the sides that we've just got to do our job and hold our nerve, is if you're looking for favours from City, I don't think that was the one I did think it might be, because City got Fulham at home, they got Newcastle at home, they got Leeds, Forest, West Ham, Palace. right? Now, I know they're all fighting for relegation, right? And being apostrophes, but really and truly, they're the better of those sides. Then they get us in the final. Then they go to Stamford Bridge, and then they got Arsenal. They're the only two that I feel like, because Chelsea, whether you think they're good or not, they turn up against big teams. Obviously, Arsenal, we've got to go beat them at the Etihad, in my opinion, just to kill them off. And by then, I don't know how long we're going to be, but their next few fixtures, man, Newcastle ain't playing well. Leeds, I mean, they're doing all right, but you just don't know what you're going to get. They're pretty much safe, in my opinion, but they are better than them. Forest, let's be real, I don't fancy them against anyone. West Ham, lawless, maybe you can do us a favour, but it's West Ham, Chester City. Do you know what I'm saying? With you two. And then Palace, and I don't know, Rich, maybe you could do us a favour, but I'm not going to.
They've still got to come to the bridge. They've still got to come to the bridge, bro.
That's what I just said. That's the game. The bridge and man, and then so basically they've got
They still got to come to my
final.
club. You still got to come to my stadium as well, bro. Next weekend.
Hey, Deji, come on, man. It's not April Fools. It's not April Fools yet. You know what I mean? We're still in February right now. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Can I just say, like, it makes me sick the way that you guys speak on this panel. Absolutely shocking. And personally, for me, we need to do a review because the way City, played Liverpool today, and then if you compare, cast your mind back a week ago when Spurs was absolutely cooking that same City team inside out, shake it all about like a roundabout. I'm just saying. So the level of either City's dusty and the level of the league is dusty, or Tottenham put in an impressive performance. And we would love nothing more than to scupper our bedrooms because apparently Spurs fans are not concerned about what Arsenal do. They're more concerned about themselves. That sounds like some Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall nonsense. For me, personally, let me tell you, I was worried. At the 74th minute, when that Szoboszlai free kick went in, I can't believe I'm about to watch Arsenal win the league with nobody even putting in a bit of a fight. And then the last 15 minutes, my prayers were answered. I'm not going to lie. I was on my bended knee and my kneecaps are ashy for that reason. But what I think would happen now, actually think, I mean, they talk about cliches in football and they talk about moments. And I think the one thing that we haven't seen in City or any of these brothers is something to motivate them, something to spur them on. Winning that game at Anfield, they've not picked up a win in 9 years. I think that's Pep's first win at Anfield in the Prem. The way the players...
No. He won there in COVID year. He won there in the COVID year.
Yeah, the way that he was fist pumping, I think that was a pivotal moment where the season's turned. I can see City now winning every game from now.
Here we go.
And remember, we know that there's a positive correlation.
Deji, I'm cutting you.
There's a positive correlation between
I'm cutting you. You cannot tell me this now. After giving LB all this stick, saying it's the end of the road, Pep's finished and Manchester City are done out here. Now all of a sudden they've beaten Liverpool in the most craziest of circumstances, and now all of a sudden they're going unbeaten. They're not losing another game and they're winning it all. Deji, you're flip-flopping, brother. Which one is it? Are they finished or are they winning it?
At the end of the day, you asked for my opinion. Everyone's been dusty. That's the truth. But what we can't have is Arsenal win the league for the love of the game. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just think at the end of the day, the team that deserves to win will always win. Does Arsenal deserve to win the league based on what we've seen so far this season?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You deserve to be top at the moment, but you don't deserve to win. And for that reason, I am backing City all the way to the last game week.
But do you know what? Yeah, bro. This is why when we win the league,
by the way, big up, bro.
It's gonna be so amazing because all you man doing up Power Rangers trying to link up to jump into the Megazord to defeat us, it's crazy, bro. I got Chelsea fans spurring on City, Tottenham fans spurring on City, Liverpool fans spurring on City, bro. Manchester United fans spurring on City, bro. What's going on? Like, look, I know, a lot of you man are from London, and when you was in school, you was getting bullied by Arsenal fans because Thierry Henry was badding up all of your people then. But just let it go. Just let it go. We're not.
Can I be real?
Deji, you're definitely not my op because you're all the way swinging it down in the dunyas.
Can I be real? Can I be real? And this is probably the most genuine you're going to get me on any stream. Like, the Premier League is literally yours to lose. So what are you worried about?
I'm not worried about anything. You're talking to the wrong Arsenal fan. I'm the only Arsenal fan.
I'm sensing an energy from Hooks and Potts today that I've not felt before. All of a sudden, you seem a little bit rattled by a couple of statements where we don't think your club has the minerals to get it over the line. What's happened? You're so great.
Who are you?
But it's so strong.
Who are you?
Don't be worried by a little comeback victory from City today.
Deji. Who are you to talk about minerals? A Tottenham fan talking about
have you got minerals though?
Brother, do you know who you're talking to?
Have I said something outlandish?
Yeah, you have.
When was the last time that your club had any minerals?
I don't know. When we won the FA Cup. When we won the FA Cup. How about that?
Content creating for about a year now, from my calculations, and you just started.
What?
You just went and
is that what we're doing?
Yeah, but I haven't said anything outlandish, bro.
You have.
We know. Look, I understand it, and I've been getting a lot of heat from Arsenal fans, and I get it. That's what comes with the territory. When you're top of the league, nobody wants to see you win. When I was there, nobody wanted to see me win.
That's not true. That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? Take it on the good player.
but when you're top of the league, nobody wants you to win because you're Tottenham. And if Tottenham win the Premier League, that is the greatest devastation to the quality and credibility of the Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, Dej, when you said you were there, the last time you were there, bruv, the last time you was there, you come third in a 2-horse race, bro, So let's just not worry about you right now. Let's just not worry about you.
The thing is, if Tottenham's on top of the league, no one worries about the league because they'll fall off at some point. You know, it's like the race that it's like the track star that false starts. You let him go because he's going nowhere. You're gonna come back to the starting line.
Is this the replacement? Is this the replacement for Don?
Yes, Deji. Welcome, Javon. Welcome to Deji.
I don't think I like him.
I love man, brother.
Let me tell you why. That statement there is the reason why I got beef with Chelsea fans. When you should be focused on Arsenal, you man pull down your pants. That pathetic performance that you man had this week in the Carabao Cup sums up Chelsea. Every time you have an opportunity to do something against your ops, you look the other way. Javon, you had an opportunity now to make your debut on this channel, and instead of focusing on Hooks and Dan Potts, you're focusing on me. Can you see where you're going wrong?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't listened to a word you said because I don't argue with relegation fodder. But man, you realize you're 15th. You are 15th in the league.
Yeah.
I am not gonna argue with relegation fodder. So at this point in time, you have the floor. Keep on speaking.
No, what it is.
I will address people in the top 4. Maybe mid-table.
You're giving Dej way too much airtime right now because all he's trying to do,
I agree,
is trying to deflect and talk about the times with Poch when they were in the flipping title race and all of these things. Yeah, so there's less time on his club. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because your club are not far away from Lawless, So we're gonna come back to you in a bit, right? But Pots, I want to hear everyone else's takes. Deji,
let me hear from Lawless, man.
Actually, we should give him his 15 minutes of fame.
Yo, Lawless, what are you saying about this race, bro? What's Arsenal? Arsenal should be worried. Arsenal gonna still do it? What are you telling me, brother?
Why shouldn't Arsenal be worried? Like, what have Arsenal done in the previous races? Like, surely you're worried. Like, I'm not saying that Arsenal are got no chance and Arsenal should think they're gonna lose it, but to not be worried is massively delusional based on previous history. Like, so for Hooks to say he's not worried is delusional. Like, there's got to be some worry.
I didn't know you was part of the church choir, man. Why are you man always singing off this same hymn sheet, bro? You man all say the same stuff, bro. Like, I could go watch thousands of different streams and everyone's just saying the exact same. Go get a new lyric, bro.
Because you can't just and dismiss it because people are saying the same thing. Because
why should they be worried, though, Lewis? Why should they be worried? Why should they be worried? Go on.
Thank you, Don. Why
Go
should
ahead.
Because
without
they've
wait,
proven time and time again they can't get over the line. This is
Yeah,
it.
but every season is different though, Lewis. Every season is different though. Why should they be worried in this particular season?
Every season is different, but even this season, right, where they have gotten results and they've been better than they have previously, they've looked shaky. And the big thing is, Man City have been so poor; they ain't been able to capitalize on Arsenal. So I see an Arsenal team that is still vulnerable. They've got big players like Saka, who is just not banging like he used to. I'm not having this Gyökeres hype because he scored a goal here and there recently. Like, he's not going to be that guy that's going to be firing week to week, and you think he's going to be
talking about? He's coming alive in
Let
the
him land, man. Let him land, bro. Let him land.
This end of the season. Yeah.
Hey, Hooks, man. Hey, I know you want to get into your Proctor bag here, but let bro land, innit? Let bro land. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you're calling me Proctor?
Yeah, bro, I will call you Proctor. You're the biggest Proctor I know, blood. Yeah, you're the biggest Proctor I know. You are the biggest Proctor I know. Yeah, let Lawless land. Let Lawless land because what he's making some fair points, bro. Lawless, carry on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, creative players like Odegaard, like I said, just not reliable. So when I look at these players, and usually Arsenal, when you start to get into the Marches, Aprils, Mays, starts to come apart. So for you to not be worried, I'm not saying you should think you're going to lose, but to think that you're just like, yeah, no problem, we're going to lose, we're going to win the league. I think that's delusional. I think that's massively delusional. Everyone should be worried. Like Deji should be worried about relegation right now. For him to not be worried would be delusional.
Can I counter your hymn sheet? Can I counter it? So
counter my hymn sheet.
You said every time we get to the Marches, the Aprils, the Mays, yeah. So the 23-24 season, in our last 18 games of the Premier League, we won like 116, drew 1, lost 1, something like that, or some mad spree. So Arsenal can go on mad win sprees in the latter part of the season.
Yeah, when it's too late. When it's too late.
Like the hymn, because it doesn't say it on the hymn sheet, you don't know to talk about it. You know
on the hymn sheet, it says when the pressure is on, your players crumble. When the pressure is
on. What does the hymn sheet say about West Ham?
We're doing the Arsenal deflection. All right.
No, I'm just curious what the hymn sheet says about West Ham.
Well, if I may chime in here,
it says we're back. West Ham are back.
Go on, Javon.
If I may chime in here, what I will say to give a fair point here, I think there's more questions around City because this is not the City of old that can convincingly string 10, 15 games a winning streak. So. This is not to sound derogatory, but Arsenal might win this league by default, because I see City dropping points somewhere else. Maybe at us.
But why though? Why? They're only 6 points behind. Why can't City go on a run of games from now to the end of the season?
Because it's not the City of old. There's still question marks over the defense.
They're not the City of old, and they're still only 6 points behind, bro.
Exactly.
But this is the annoying part there. This is the annoying part.
So let me give a 1-to-1 example. Do you remember when City dropped points to Spurs? The City of old, if it was the same scenario, I don't think they would have dropped points to Spurs last week. You get what I'm saying?
Always drop points to Spurs. That's the point.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Let me use a different game then. There's other games where Arsenal has drawn, and in the same game week, City have either drawn as well or lost. They don't give me the same, okay, City is coming to your ground, chalk that up as a loss. No, you can get at them. No, there's more confidence from the other team. Do you get what I'm saying? It's two different cities. No, I'm not saying that they can't go on a run. I just have question marks if they're going to go on a 5-game unbeaten streak. I see them dropping points.
I think City, I think I agree with you. I think, look, this is not the imperious City of old. I agree. However, one thing we know about City is that they know they go about their business when they're in the business end. And it's not the first time that City has gone on a run. They've done it the last couple of times. The seasons where they won the Prem, bro, they literally kicked on from around about this time to the end of the season. So you're saying that under Pep, who's done it time and time again, they can go on the run. The other thing that you're not factoring, and this is why I said, bro, you got your face too far up Arsenal's arse. You're not showing Arsenal the same energy. We know come spring in the UK, these men have hay fever problems, bro. Like the
Okay, but if they have hay fever and there's no one to capitalize on it,
but
that's
Man
why I
City,
said they might win by default because they're already 6 points clear.
Bro, 6 points is nothing, you know.
Yeah, I know it's a 2-game swing.
Arsenal drop points to Tottenham next week, yeah, and they drop points to City.
Even after laugh, Hooks. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on.
Let me.
I don't even want to hear Pete from you today, bro. I don't give a damn.
Look, he's a brothel, Deji. He's a brothel, blood. Yeah. Everybody gets some over there. Everybody gets some over there, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody gets what you man haven't won a game in the Prem in January. Yeah, bro. All 2026, and you're here talking about when Arsenal come to our place next week. When Arsenal come to your place, they're gonna do what they go do over there every season anyway, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is every time Arsenal face Spurs, even when Chelsea face Spurs, it's guaranteed 3 points. So forget about it, right? Forget about getting anything over there. They are gonna come over there and they're gonna beat you once again. Yeah. They beat you with Romero, and now without Romero, it's gonna be even easier for them to beat you, bro. Yeah. And I don't even want to be saying this as a Chelsea fan, but it's the reality, Dej. You are getting touched up next week. You're getting touched up next week, bro.
Bro, are you staying to the end of the show?
He will be, man. You know what? It's a nice little segue, man. I wanted to bring.
I hope I'm wrong, Deji. I hope I'm wrong. Honestly,
I wanted to bring Rich in very quickly, and I think it's only fair that I let him have his say, and then we're gonna move to Deji because Deji's got a lot to say for a team that are absolutely dusted at the moment.
That got whooped by Manchester United.
Bruv, it's embarrassing. But Rich, please give your input very quickly, and we'll move to Deji because he deserves a cooking for coming on so cocky with a lot to say, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, this Premier League's crazy, and we know this from past history and so on and so forth. Look, Arsenal's still favourites as it stands, but that result today for Man City has proper put a spanner in the works. You know, it's obviously still down to Arsenal's in their hands and so on and so forth. We're talking about the fact of, you know, when Arsenal have dropped points, City haven't capitalised. The same thing in the reverse. When City haven't capitalised, Arsenal's not taken advantage. You know, and that's why the Premier League has been crazy. 6 points, as Deji said, is not a lot. It is not a lot. And I think for Arsenal, especially with past history, I'm not saying they're not going to do it, but the one team they don't want chasing them is a team that's chased them in the past and won the league. You know, yes, City aren't the same side as they were before, but this is a game of football. It's some psychological warfare, and Pep's been there, you know. So I still think Arsenal win this league, but they're going to be looking over their shoulders, in my personal opinion.
No, we won't.
I think what it is there, Rich, yeah, like this should teach all the teams, right? So the Liverpools, bro, the Man Uniteds, the Chelseas, even the Man Cities right now, yeah. This season should tell you, man, that the gap to close up there is not large, bro. It's really not, right? It's really not, because the City of old up against this Arsenal team, they would have run away with it by now. They would have gone with it by now, and Arsenal would have probably been guaranteed to probably finish second. But because it's just they're just the most consistent out of a bad bunch up there, bro. They're getting those results. You know what I'm saying? They're getting those W's, and Potts ain't gonna care about how they win the league. Hooks ain't gonna care about how they win the league. But I'm just talking about next season onwards, bro. Bro, it's really, really not difficult to close that gap. Really, really not, bro.
We're done. So Proctor to Proctor, innit? So you're trying to gaslight all these other teams about the gap's not that big to close. You're 13 points behind me, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because we dropped points to lead the way.
Me.
Yeah, but hold on, Hooks. That's a good point. That's a very good point, Hooks. But guess what? Right? When you came to the bridge and we had 10 men, we should have even still won that game, if anything, right?
But you didn't.
We walked away. I walked away from the bridge, pissed off that we didn't get all 3 points. And then what happened after that? What happened after that, Hooks? We go to Leeds away, we mess about. We go to Bournemouth away, we mess about, right? We're dropping points against these teams that we should be beating. That's been Chelsea's biggest problem, because we turn up against the bigger teams more often than not. It's the smaller teams. It's the smaller teams, where we lack our consistency, and that's where I'm saying we need to be bringing in better quality in the summer. I know we're not in a Chelsea segment as of yet, but I'm just saying, bro, with better players, those leads away, 3-1s don't happen, bro. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The 0-0 against Bournemouth don't happen, bro, with better
Mhm.
players. You get it?
What about the bridge and the Emirates and the Carabao? Because you do better against big teams in it. So
Yeah, well, you already know what I think of. Every time we're about to face you, man,
home and away.
Arteta's on the phone to the witch doctor, bro.
Home and away.
I've
Home and away.
done said it already. Come March, we're gonna be missing at least 3 key players.
Oh,
At least 3 key players.
wait,
least.
Don.
Yeah,
Don,
at least. We
just
never
realized.
Chelsea never play Arsenal with their strongest 11. It doesn't happen, bro. Doesn't happen.
I realized you're here. I just realized that you're here. Yeah. So a couple things. Yeah. I didn't realize you were so famous that when I tweet you online, the only person that doesn't respond to the tweet is you. I didn't realize that. That's the first thing. Yeah.
When did you tweet? You didn't tweet me, Black. You didn't tweet me.
I'm saying the only person was you. So, but I didn't realize you hit that level of fame. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, I saw a very interesting video about you who was saying any Chelsea fan that thinks the tie is done already from the bridge shouldn't be watching the game or whatever. And then after you got badded up, you said, and I quote, "Oh, the tie was done in the first game at the bridge."
Because of what happened. Because of what happened in the second game,
and we didn't get badded up.
Oh, because we didn't get badded up for one. The game. Let me hold on. So first of all, Hooks is talking about a video that he saw. Hooks is talking about a video that he saw on No Context Fan TV, bro. Yeah, it is in their name. They don't provide no context, and that was hilarious. I'll be honest with you. I laughed at that video. It was funny, bro. Right? But Hooks, if you had told me 3 weeks before we played you, man, we're gonna go to the Emirates without no Reece, without no Neto, 5 at the back, 2 attackers, Delap right wing, I would have said we're out. We've lost already. We're out, right? I didn't expect to see those guys out. I didn't expect to see that lineup, bro. I didn't expect Esteval to have to go back to Brazil and he can't start the game. Yeah. My prediction in the second leg was based off of the fact that I thought we'd see more of an attacking team. But unfortunately, once again, like what happens against you, man, more key players, bro. We're missing. This was Palmer's first game.
You said it was lost in the first leg, right? So
Yeah,
surely it was lost before, not the first leg, but before the second leg, when those players, it was decided they wouldn't feature. So it wasn't truly lost in the first leg then. So
it was lost, Lawless. It was lost in the first leg because the circumstances in the second leg meant that we couldn't attack the way I expected us to, bro. In order to beat Arsenal, like I keep saying, you need to attack them. If you just sit back, you won't beat these guys, bro. Because they'll get their corners, they'll keep applying pressure, they'll counter press you, it'll be too much, right? You've only got a chance beating them if it's a mid-block and you actually go to attack them. What are we going to do, Lawless, with the right wing, broski? What are we going to do?
Yeah. Don, I don't want to cover it. Listen, I hate Arsenal too, but you got to take the L on that clip.
I did take that L, but at the end of the day, people are like, you flip-flopped, bro. I looked at both of the games and how they played out. We lost that game in the first game because, Lawless, I'm telling you now, yeah, if we had won that first game at the bridge and we set up the way we did second leg, the onus is on them to break us down, bro. Right? We had to score 2 goals with 2 attackers, bro. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard that is, broski? Against Arsenal.
I wish you'd won it, but you know.
Yeah,
it was light work, man. Let's just be real.
But by the way, I don't want to see no Arsenal. If you win that Carabao Cup, I don't want to hear shit from you lot because we all remember when Man United won it and you had bigger fish to fry, and we don't deal with these trophies.
Not from me.
You'll hear from me, man. You just have to turn your phone off. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, listen, that was the big thing. When it was Man United, it was nothing. Yeah, it was
not from me, bro. Trophy. Oh, go! Like talk to a gal and all them, man. Because I never said
it was Robbie. Well, Robbie.
Robbie. I
have a question for the Arsenal fans. I have a question for the Arsenal fans.
Robbie says it's on all of you.
I have a question for the Arsenal guys. Given that it's a 2-game swing for the league, do you think it will be detrimental to the players if City beat you guys in that cup final?
No.
I personally, I'll go first really quickly, Hooks, because you know my take. I think we need to win the Carabao Cup final just because it's a trophy and because we're starving over here. However, I don't actually think it will mean if we lose it that we're not going to win the league because I still feel like we've got the best squad and I still think we should win the league. But I do think that by winning something, it gives us that winning mentality to believe we can go and do it again in May. Because this team's not won anything. That's what you got to remember. This team's good and it's great squad and the manager's done great and we're top of everything and we're in everything. It's brilliant. But we still haven't won anything until we get to May, or until this case we get to the end of March. So for me, I think if we get to the end of March, if we win that, I have more belief and momentum that we can go and do something again in May. But I don't think it means when you're 6 points clear, that means we can't win the league now because we lost the Carabao.
So the reason why I asked that question, hold on, Deji. The reason why I asked that question, it's the factor of your opponent. Your opponent is the direct rivals for the league.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, if you lose to City, does that have a negative effect on the mentality of your players, knowing that they're hunting you down for the league as well?
So I'll answer it like this, Javon, before Hooks comes in. No, it shouldn't, but maybe it will, because I still believe that there is fragility within some of the squad and the manager that I've seen in this thing. I'm for them to prove me wrong. I've been waiting for 6 years for us to get sank across the line. I think we'll still win the league. If you ask me to put money on it, I would probably put it on Arsenal right now, okay, if I was a betting guy. But I can't be 100% clear, because on Wednesday night with 3 points, we bottle it at Brentford. It's 3 points, mate. And they've got to go to the Etihad. We've got to go to the Etihad, yeah? Mm-hmm. So I still think that. And then what I'll say lastly as well before Hooks comes in, I still think this Pep and Arteta thing, it ain't just going to be the Etihad and Carabao. I can see us both facing each other in potentially the Champions League and the FA Cup as well. So I think this Arteta versus Pep thing could get interested in the next few months, man. But go on, Hooks. I'll let you come in, bro.
Yeah, you man could actually face them, boss, innit? Is it the quarterfinals?
Yeah, quarterfinals. Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Like, brother, man, Javon, I don't know if you know me or you get me, but
he's seen you. He's definitely seen you.
We work together on the catch up.
The league's done. Like, so can City beating us in the Carabao Cup, can it mentally? No, because the league's done. Like, that's my opinion, innit? The league's done. It's finished. It's been my opinion for a while. It's not. I'm not the one that's looking back at City. It's all you, man, that are looking back at City, hoping that they do something. All of that. That's on you, man. It has nothing to do with me, innit? Like, I'm just waiting for, like, officially the parade to begin, innit? Because I'll be real. Okay. I see Arsenal dropping points here and there, but the thing is, for some reason, like, people only look at Arsenal in a vacuum, innit? Like, Man City are gonna drop points. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? Aston Villa is a good example, yeah, because Bearman was telling me, "Oh, watch out for Aston Villa. Oh, be careful. Emery might sneak it," and then they've just been dropping bare points, innit?
Yeah, but have you seen who's been injured though? Have you seen?
I don't hear anyone talking about Villa or Emery.
Yeah, but their whole midfield's gone.
That one's been taken off the hymn sheet. Like,
yeah, but their whole midfield's gone. Their whole midfield's gone. Hooks, you know this. You know that bro. No Tielemans, no Kamara, right? No McGinn. That's like you, man, having no Rice, no Zubimendi, right? No Odegaard for weeks.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, innit? Like, you, man, was trying to parade Villa as like some sort of competition to man, and they're not about no more. I mean,
I don't think Don was, to be fair. I don't think Don was. Don never was doing that.
I definitely weren't. I said
Deji was praying that Villa can win the league, because Villa, Deji just wants anybody but Arsenal to win it. But I don't think.
You know what, Hooks? Out of everyone, if Arsenal don't win the league, actually, I think you need the one that needs to be come for the most. You need to be cooked. I've so many Arsenal fans, even more than Nick Gal, right? Even more than Nick Gal, you need to be put on trial. So you better hope you win. Because the way you turn up every time.
That's fine, because you see me, yeah. Like, I don't hide. To get it, like, if in some magical world, yeah, where pigs fly and dragons are real and Daenerys Targaryen's there and men are flying and all of that stuff, lightsabers, you get it, all of that stuff, yeah. If Arsenal don't win the league, I will be the Arsenal fan that you see everywhere, because I don't hide. Do you get it? I say what I say with conviction. Like, I believe it. That's what I believe. And now it's on them, man. Yeah, and obviously, big up Football's 12th man, Dan Potts, big in the scene. If any of them Arsenal players are watching, yeah, it's on you, man, to go out, yeah, and do this thing for us Arsenal fans. You get it? Like, you, man, have got to go and do it. Like, I'm not on the pitch, yeah, so I can't make us win the games.
They don't deserve it if you're watching Arsenal players, because they booed you when you lost to Man United.
I never booed. I never been.
It don't matter about Hooks. The rest of them.
Yo, Hooks, are you still saying treble, bruv? Yeah, you're standing
Yeah,
firm on that.
100%. And
Wait. Domestic treble?
treble.
Domestic treble?
No. I need you guys to listen clearly. Yeah, I don't speak off the hymn sheet. The treble. TH.
You're not winning the Champions League.
Bro.
You're not winning the Champions League.
Okay, that's fine. You can believe that. That's okay.
Domestic treble, maybe. You're not winning the Champions
Oh,
League.
maybe.
And this is a fact.
Full screen and say it again.
I've already got him saying it full screen loads of times, man. On Let's Talk Ball.
He said it better. This is the first time I've heard this from this guy, you know.
Because you're too famous. You get me. You don't catch the man no more. You don't catch the man. You're too busy.
You better
with
walk before you could run, Hooks. Yeah, try and win one before you talk about winning three. Like,
Hey, Dan,
no. A domestic treble, cool. I hear it. You're in a position, but you're not winning the Champions League. I'm telling you that.
Hey, look, all I know is, yeah, and I think I think a lot of people will understand this logic, yeah. But the way that Arsenal sets up and the way that we play, yeah, and now on top of everything, we have the favorable running of every single Champions League game we play now. We have home advantage. We're actually better suited to deal with.
You have to lose a
Champions
final
League.
before you can win it. You're not winning the Champions League, and I can wholeheartedly say that. Say whatever you want, whatever cup you want. You might lose it this year and win it next year. Cool, I hear it. But this year, your first time in a final, over top foolishness.
Hey, that's fine. I've already lost the Champions League final. So do you know what I'm saying? I've already lost.
When was this? What year was this, sir?
2005, a long time ago, bro.
That's a long time. That's over 20 years. Actually, 20 years.
I know.
Man, you have to lose another one within a specific time frame.
Man.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Because
you'll be honest.
I'll be honest, man, because I can't stand you, man. Let me tell you, when you have low expectations, low things happen. The biggest mistake that Arsenal can do is win the Carabao Cup. I can tell you now, you win the Carabao Cup, you don't win nothing else. Because we've seen that teams that have been winning that idiot trophy have gone on to do absolutely nothing. Both the FA Cup, both the Carabao. Teams that have won it done nothing. So you keep here, Hooks shaking your bum, domestic trouble. There won't be no trouble, bro. For me, are you about it? If you're about it, go and win the Champions League, go and win the Prem. But if you start talking that nonsense of Carabao Cup, I will be there to cook you live and direct. I don't give a damn where you are in the world. I'll get on the plane. Do you understand? And
he doesn't think he's winning the Carabao Cup. I just clocked. You said you're winning the treble, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't include the Carabao Cup. So you think you're losing the final then, Hooks, right?
No. Because I said the treble before we was even in the quarterfinal.
The treble is the FA Cup, Premier League, and
okay. So now you're winning the quadruple. So now you're winning the quadruple then.
Hey, Don. If they want to go and get me another trophy, then they go for it.
So you're winning the quadruple, yeah? You're winning the quadruple.
Hey, look. If they want to go and get me another trophy, then
you said you're winning the treble. So if you're winning the treble and the Carabao, yeah, then you're winning the quadruple. So are you beating Man City in the final?
I'm just saying. Because Dan, I know this game, innit? Yeah, and I know what will happen. People will somehow find a way to twist words and all that stuff there, innit? All I know I said I'm winning the treble. If these Arsenal players and manager and everybody want to go and grab me another trophy, I'm not gonna say no.
But forget the treble. Are you winning the Carabao Cup? Are you gonna just yes or no? Do you think you're beating Man United in the final?
Man United in the final.
Man City.
Man City. Sorry, one of the Manchesters. Whatever. Do you think are you winning the Carabao?
When I was on Dan's show last time, yeah, I said this could be the greatest season ever because we could slay Pep in everything. We can slay Pep in everything. We can slay him in the league, in the Carabao Cup, in the Champions League, in the FA Cup. We can send him all the way back to Spain with the deepest pain in his heart, bro. Do you know what I mean? Arteta can do the you get me surpassing the master. You get it? You know when the student surpasses the master, he could do that this season. So Hey man, let's go.
You need to
Let's
get
go,
your
man.
Arsenal headphones, your Arsenal beanie hat, your Arsenal hoodie. You need
I
to.
got
We need to
Arsenal
start
hat, you
seeing all
know.
of
I
that.
can go put it on if you want. I got Arsenal hat. I put it on if you want.
I told you.
Look,
You
let's-
know,
yeah, we need to
let's
ask
move,
you
man,
that.
because we're going to be here all night. Let's move, man. We're going to be here all night. So let's move.
Yeah, we need to
Let me
cook,
do
we
these
need to cook,
supers and
bro.
then we're going to cook Deji because he deserves it, man. Okay, this is from Taylor. Says, Dan, get me on to talk about Leeds. Bruv, drop me a DM and I will do that, but not on this show because it's obviously the London clubs. But big up to you, bro. I appreciate it. Jonathan says, different from years past, Arsenal have the better team. Feels different this year. I'll say this. It ain't the same City that went Centurions and treble winners, but it ain't the same Arsenal either. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens there. James, big up to you, brother. He says, I know this is the London show, but where is that fraud Errol? He best show up to race for Europe because Moyes' tricky toffees are hot on their trail for Europe. Please cook him expeditiously. Do you know what? Manchester United were right up the backsides of Manchester City until today. Now they trump Liverpool and it looks like Everton are chasing them down, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. But there we go. And then Netweed says, I don't want anyone calling Liverpool bottle jobs or any cringe man cheaty luck jibes. The league at this level is about graft and bottle. Slot's already done his duty. This is about our responsibility. And I always say it, Arsenal will be their own worst enemy if they don't win this league. There's a couple more supers, but I'll leave them for when we come to the sections. Let's talk to Deji. I can only start with Dan Lawless because this is his moment to go and have a chat with Deji Spurs about Tottenham. Lawless.
You know what? Yeah, Deji has had the most to say. He's been predicting West Ham to get relegated.
Hey, bro, can you just lean back? You're too close to the screen.
What do you mean?
No, stay how you was, bro. You can't call the shots.
Hold up.
Yeah, you can't call the shots around here, Deji. You know what I'm saying?
You can't call no shots.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah, no shots. You sit there quietly like the loser that you are right now, Deji, because I've had to hear a lot of waffle from you all season long about cooking channels, sense and sensibility, all of this nonsense that you've come out with, right? And all the confidence that you had going into this season. West Ham are now 6 points behind Spurs, with Spurs having a horrendous, hellacious run of games. Like, we're closing the gap. It's looking long for you. I don't know when you're winning a game, my friend. I don't know when you are winning a game of football. And, you know, you were sitting there and talking the other day about how good you was playing against Man City. Why do I keep with Man United? But, like, you got to give that credit to Thomas Frank, because if you don't believe in Thomas Frank, he ain't going nowhere, mate. He's going nowhere. And you got to accept that. But you know where you're going? Down, mate. You're going down. Because I think Forest, I think they've got enough. They've got Daesh. Do you know what I mean? They've got Wolves coming up. They've got a better fixture run than you. We've got a better fixture run than you. Like, I swear, Deji, and I'm not even bantering. I'm not even trolling. Like, you need to be worried. You need to be very, very scared. So I'm going to miss you on this show. I'm going to miss all your catchphrases. You know, we'll remember those, Dusty and Tutankhamun's coffin and all of that stuff. I'm gonna miss those catchphrases. I'm gonna miss the banter, but you know, it's looking long for you, my friend. So apologize, maybe apologize for looking down on my team when you're down there with me, and there's a good chance we'll finish above you. And like I said, Kudus, the dumbest football player in history, next to Romero, the other dumbest player in history. Yeah, because he only wanted Spurs, and he got what he wanted. And I hope he enjoys it. I hope he enjoys relegation, and I hope Romero enjoys it, because I've been talking about this Romero guy for a long time. I've been having arguments with Tobes, who's now seen the light. Absolute clown, and he is going to help send you down. What a captain, Agent Romero. God bless him.
Dan Potts, can I offer Lawless a reprieve, if that's all right? Can I offer him a reprieve? Lawless, I've known you for 2 seasons, and that's got to be the worst take I've ever heard in my life. Do you want to do that again?
What take? Which take did I get wrong? What don't you agree with?
This whole crap that you just said was rubbish and unconvincing. This guy was saying how he ain't going to see me next season while he was looking down. I've never seen such rubbish in my life. No conviction. No, je ne sais quoi. Let me tell you why you're chatting crap. As you were talking, I went,
Hooks,
I've
big up, bro.
literally got 13 games of Lawless, and that's it. And by the way, don't WhatsApp me, because I'm not coming on your show once you're gone. When you're gone in my books, yeah? Just know that. But let me tell you this. You guys are the ones that made me. Let me say it again. You guys made me. Let me tell you something that you guys don't want to hear and you don't want to admit. Every person on this panel told me about the importance of winning a trophy. And shameless as it is, I was fighting that narrative, fighting that crap, saying you're only legit if you're in the top end of the table and if you're winning trophies. But no, because if I ask everyone on this panel who had a better season last season, Tottenham or Arsenal, all of you will say that Tottenham had a better season than Arsenal. Palace
and you
had
still wanted Ange sacked. You still wanted Ange sacked.
Hear me out, because we won a trophy. Is it not? Because there's a lot of people in the chat who are getting irate, shaking their bum violently. I don't know why. Now listen to this.
Violent.
Is it? It's very plausible that Spurs might finish 17th, and that's perfectly fine for me, provided we win the Champions League. How about that?
Say that again.
Wait, hold on. I don't even know why Don is moving forward. We were the fourth best team in Europe in the first round. Hold that, player. Hold that. Finished above Chelsea. Finished above Liverpool. Finished above Newcastle. Hold that. So when people are having a go at me like we're at the Champions League, pull back. Do you get what I'm saying? Until we're out.
Oh my God, man, this guy Deji is mad, man.
What do you think to worry about?
If Spurs win the Champions League, we need to pack up Europe and apply for that Super League. Because when we in the Super League, they can't make the Super League.
Hey, if you win the Champions League, I will go bald live on this channel, bro. I will come back. I've got clippers right there. I will cut my hair off live, bro.
Bro,
bald.
I'm just saying. I don't know why none of you have mentioned that fact. Why have you got to wait for me to bring it up? The fact of the matter is,
it's not a fact, bro.
It would be Spurs that in the season that Arsenal potentially wins the Prem, that we overshadow them by winning the Champions League. Because everyone knows if Spurs wins the Champions League, it trumps Arsenal winning the Prem.
Deji, we want to hear you talk about relegation, not fantasy Champions League.
Bro, no,
we might as well talk about winning the Prem.
No. Lawless, the whole thing I've just said is called being strategic. It's not about relegation. It's called a strategy.
Yeah, but I want to know if you think that you're going to get relegated.
We're not getting relegated, bro. We'll probably finish 17th, which is pathetic. But we'll probably have a European Championship.
Can I just quickly, Lord?
I don't know why you think
Can I just come in? Can I just come in here, because the Champions League take is crazy and deluded to me. However, let me just come through what Tottenham have literally got in the coming weeks. Right, they have Newcastle at home.
Yes.
Let's be real, Newcastle ain't great at the moment. Let's be real, but
really?
it is at Tottenham.
You're giving up on your love. You're giving up on your love child, yeah, Potts. You're giving up on.
Yeah, that's done. They ain't coming fifth, man. They ain't coming fifth, man. But that's Tottenham right now. So we'll do that tomorrow night, right? Newcastle. Tottenham have got Newcastle. It's at home. Tottenham are terrible at home. Then they got Arsenal in the North London derby. Then they go to Craven Cottage, which is a difficult place to go. Then they've got Palace, Rich, but it's at home. Then they go to Anfield. Then they're at home against Forest. Then they go to Stadium of Light. Then they're at home to Brighton, unpredictable. Then they go to Wolves, which means they'll probably get 1-1 last minute, and Polini will rip his shirt off again and go nuts if he gets an equaliser like he did last time. Then they go to Villa Park. Then they host Leeds. Then they go to the Bridge, and then they've got Everton. Deji.
When did they come to the Bridge? Is it April? Yeah. They come to the Bridge in April.
I didn't say I was confident. I said we'll probably squeak through by the skin of our teeth.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? What gives you the validity or the belief that you could win the Champions League?
Javen, were you under like some sort of cave this last year?
No, I saw you won the Europa League.
Yeah, so
But the
we won
Europa League was made
so we
weaker
won-
because
we
there's
won-
no
we
Champions
won-
League.
Imagine,
team
but
that's gonna-
Davon, hear me out. We won the Europa League, finishing 17th. We currently finished top 4 in the Champions League, currently in 15th.
You
That's what
do
gives me-
realize
That's what gives me the validity, my guy. We finished above you.
but
Hold that.
But you do realize you're playing stronger teams in the Champions League, right?
Bro,
And the Europa League
That
was
means
made
you're gonna play
weaker
United again.
because
That
the
United
Champions
again.
League teams
Davon,
didn't
Davon.
fall out and go into the Europa League.
Davon, look, I like the way that you come at things. Let's deal in the here and now. We performed better than you in Europe so far.
You played the Europa League. All right.
But
Just close myself. That was on
That
me,
is a
chat.
fact.
That was on me, chat. He's right. I don't know why I'm arguing with someone that's 15th on the table. I'm probably gonna get relegated.
No, but that's what you're
I've
not
got a
getting.
question.
Davon, but that's what you're not getting. 15th don't matter if you bring on the Champions League.
But
It don't matter.
Deji, answer me this question then. If you're going to win the Champions League, why are you Thomas Frank out? Because if Thomas Frank is capable of delivering you,
Because, bro, you know I've got high standards for my club, yeah? Look, I was Ange out and
If
we
you
won the
sack him
Europa
now,
League.
it's
Spurs man with high standards.
I was Ange out and we won
Wow.
the Europa League. Thomas Frank, who's wank, must walk the plank. The job he's done at Spurs is
so you
absolutely
think
But
Ryan Mason can win the
can I
Champions
just say,
League?
the thing
Is that
that
what
you
you're
man
saying?
are not, the thing that you man are not deep in, and I've been trying to tell people this for years. Stop focusing on Spurs. You should be focusing on Europe. I've been saying for the last 2 seasons that Europe is dusty, bro. It's crap. The fact that Tottenham could finish top 4 in the Champions League proved my point. Europe ain't what it used to be. So if Tottenham draw certain teams in the knockout phases, bro, it's hallelujah.
Every single one of those. Every single one of those
Get
teams in the
relegated.
round of 16 is
Man,
beat.
I watched Arsenal this season literally spunk on Bayern Munich like they weren't there.
And
That
you
is
could
the-
be Bayern Munich.
That
It's
is
not
the
about-
difference.
It's not about
between the-
Arsenal. It's not about Chelsea. It's not
No,
about.
Davon,
It's about
Davon,
Spurs.
the
Can
European,
Spurs beat a team like Bayern Munich?
bro,
The answer is
bro,
no.
we won't have to play Bayern. Looking at our run, we won't have to play
You know
them.
what? Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up because I
We
don't
won't have
think
to
you know
play
what you're
Bayern
saying.
Munich.
No, Javon, you're giving it too much time, though. You're giving it too
No,
much
no,
time.
no, 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 no.
Like,
No,
like,
They-
like,
they
like,
wanna-
like,
they wanna-
how you gonna compare? How you
can't
gonna
be
You know what
compare?
I'm saying, bro.
You can't beat
Yeah.
Real Madrid. What team in the Champions
Real
League can you
Madrid,
beat?
Real Madrid ain't nothing, bro. They're rubbish. Have you seen
Yeah.
them?
And what are you? And what
Yes,
are you, bro?
You still can't
Bro.
beat them. So you're worse
Hey,
than
pull
rubbish.
back,
What are
pull
we
back.
talking about?
I'm top 4, baby.
Yo,
Let-
let Rich
let-
come in, man. Let Rich
let-
come in.
let's-
Come on, Rich.
Deji, let's look in-house. Do you strip Romero of captaincy? Because he's had a mad week.
I'll be real with you. I'm one of the few Spurs fans that said I would prefer What the Van Heck than Romero. I would take Van Hecker from Brighton, not because he's a better defender, but he's more reliable. Because Romero has this kind of bozo moment, bozo bone liability. He does it all the time. This is not new. He's been doing this. Every manager he's been under, he's had these moments where he's always getting sent off. So for me, good riddance to him. Bring me an Anderson, bring me a Lacroix, bring me Murillo, bring me any of them brothers. But Romero, too much. I'll take What the Van Heck, I swear down, because just someone who's competent who can do the job.
Bez.
Look, man, Romero's a disgrace. Tottenham are a disgrace. They're a joke of a club. Their fans are protesting to get Levy out, even though man left about 6 months ago. They still say that when he goes, everyone's going to be fine. We're all going to be back. Tottenham are just a joke of a club, man. And
Bro,
they
look,
were shocking and have been shocking for some time.
They're annoying though, man. They're annoying, man. Because actually, before the red card, yeah, they were in the game though, man. Like they were fully in the game, and then Romero goes and mashes it up, bro. You know what I'm saying, Deji? Like it's just
Like he always does, man. Like he always does this.
It's a
bozo guy.
liability.
Man,
It's just a
them-
liability.
Next red card.
Everything you man are saying is so true. The one thing that I don't like is when people are so dismissive. If we were so dismissive, Javon, the way that you spoke, Spurs shouldn't have won the Europa League. We were rubbish, bro. I say what you want to say about the competition. This season, I've seen Spurs slap up Borussia Dortmund, whether you like it or not. And I've seen my club turn over Frankfurt. These are no mugs, whether you like it or not. But the standard of team in Europe is not what it used to be. That's why Benfica could slap up Real Madrid. That's why I'm telling you, Tottenham have a better chance of doing something in the Champions League. The league done for us. I already know that, bro. We are in a relegation fight, but West Ham's worse than us. That's what gives me solace.
No, we're not. We're
That's
better
what
than
gives
you.
me solace
We're
right
better
now.
than you. What are you talking about? How are we worse than you? Right now, we're better than you. So I don't know where you get that from.
You're better than me, but you're 6 points behind.
Okay, yeah, we're 6 points behind right now,
So you're not
but we're
better
in
than me.
better form. We're scoring goals. Do you know what that is, mate? Like, we're banging goals in for fun. Yeah, Somerville. By the way, Somerville, yeah, who your fans were like so dismissive of when he was linked with you, as if he'd ever be as dumb as Kudus as to go to you lot. Yeah, he's scored 5 in a row, mate. So don't say that you're better than us when we beat you recently, by the way. So, like I said, look over your shoulder, Deji, because if I was you, I'd be very, very afraid because we're on.
All Spurs need to do in that run is get 3 points. I mean, 3 wins. We get 3 wins, we're safe.
Where are these 3 wins coming from?
Bro, I think Spurs, legitly, I think we could get a result against Newcastle on Tuesday. I think we can beat Palace again in our yard. I think we'll beat Nottingham Forest in our yard, bro. It's not that deep. However,
Your record is terrible. What are you talking about?
For Tottenham's season to not be a complete disaster, Tottenham must. It is a must. It's non-negotiable. They must put out a really good Champions League run. That's the only. If Tottenham was already at the Champions League, Frank would have gone. Do you get me? And I'm not being funny. Not Arsenal. All the English teams could win this thing. Every single one of them.
I think we should move on to a club anyway who started this massive rut that your club has been on, Deji. Because you lot were flying under Ange until Chelsea came along, the mighty Chelsea, right? And you let Jackson score one of the worst hat tricks I've ever seen in my life against your club. You know what I mean? Yeah. And ever since then, I'm seeing. I heard on Talk Sport. Apparently, you've lost 43 games since that game, bro. 43.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You know how crazy that is, bro.
Frank is the worst manager of the Big Six. I think a win percentage of 28%. The worst of any Spurs manager.
He has got a lot of injuries, though, Deji. Be fair, he's got a lot of injuries.
And had a lot of injuries, bro. This is not about injuries. I think when you look at it logically, and I know Frank is watching and he's just throwing his phone at the TV, but the facts are the facts. What made the Tottenham board get rid of Ange to bring in a manager that brought a Brentford team up into the Prem with their highest ever finish of 9th and no trophy? The truth of the matter is, Thomas Frank is on uncharted waters. He's never had to rebuild any team. The way Frank works, he needs to almost gut a team out, build it from scratch. He's never had to take on someone else's players and then try and build around it. He can't do that. And that experiment is a failed experiment for Spurs. Thomas Frank, who's wank, must walk the plank. But if he can also win us the Champions League in the meantime, so be it. But if we win the Champions League, it won't be because of Frank. It's because Europe is rubbish. And anyone can win.
But don't you think, given that it's a year, if you guys do stay up and miraculously win that FA Cup, because you ain't winning the Champions League. So let me say FA Cup.
Look, we're out of the FA Cup, my bro.
Ross, never mind. Let's say it keeps and you got to the quarterfinals of the semi-finals of the Champions League. Don't you think he deserves another season? Given he's had injuries, given all the structural changes, the style change.
I would have said he would have deserved another season if we were in the top 8. But we're 17. We're 17.
Managers that win.
Be careful what you wish for, Deji.
Nah, Tottenham are not serious, bro. They're not serious. Look, part of me, if you really want me to be brutally honest, part of me feels like we need to go down on a personal level because I feel like the board ain't really taking the fans seriously, and it needs something drastic for them to wake up and go, rah, like the way we've been running don't make no sense. We can't continue to run like this.
I agree. Time for you to go down. I agree.
Bro, if Tottenham could be taken seriously, but in the meantime, Frank could save himself and his job by giving us what we want, which is the Champions League.
But Deji, are you not worried about the form of West Ham at the moment?
Bro, look, I am worried about the form.
4 wins in 5.
I'm Nottingham Forest. The truth of the matter is, bro, I think Tottenham I don't want to say we're too good to go down. I won't say that, but I just think that West Ham team truly is one of the toughest teams I've ever seen in my life. And this little
when do you guys play each other?
Purple patch. It's just a little purple patch.
When do you guys face each other again?
We've played each other like that's it. We beat them.
You played each other
We turned over at their ground. Yeah, we started this epic run at their ground. You know what I mean? So
just the other week. Yeah. You just beat them.
Yeah. And then ever since then, now we're one of the most informed teams in the league.
Are you staying up, bro? Lawless, are you staying up, bro?
I'm starting to believe. You know, and I'm honestly like, and I'm not even trying. I'm starting to think that we could stay up at Spurs' expense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you close that gap and the pressure's on, it could happen. Like,
me and Judges were talking about this, and you've got to beat Man United. You've got to beat them.
I feel like we can. You know, it's tough, but I feel like we might beat them because their defense is like they've got defensive problems like we have, but we're banging goals. And I told you all about Somerville, mate, our best player, and he's banging in the goals. A lot of people was shitting on Somerville.
I think Somerville's a good player, man. I like him. I've always liked him.
I actually think right now, man for man, we've got better players than Spurs, like man for man, with who's available.
No, do you know what it is? I think what you have is a better manager in Nuno. Nuno's a better manager than Frank.
We have a better manager.
I think
we have a better attack. We've got a better attack. Yeah?
I think Bowen, Somerville, and who's your striker again?
Well, we got the new guy, Castellanos, who's like scored the other day, banging header. He's got pace, he's got energy. We've also got Wilson. Like, so the attack, Fernandez in the midfield is unbelievable. Like, when you look at it player for player, I think if we did a combined 11 based on who's available right now,
who you taking? You did that. Who would you take in the Spurs team in your first 11?
Who's not injured? Like, is
Van de Ven? You take Solanke. You would take. You would take Romero, Van de Ven. You would take Jed Spence. You would.
Do you think I'm taking Romero? Do you think I'm taking Romero?
Bro, like full back, man.
I'll take Papsar. I'm not taking your fullbacks over our fullbacks, right? No Pedro Porridge, none of them other clowns. I'm not taking Romero. Yeah, that bozo.
Lawless, you're taking all of Tottenham's centre backs. You're centre backs.
No. I'm not taking Romero. Why are we talking about taking? Hello.
You would take Kudus back. You would take Kudus back. Let's be real.
No, what over who? Over who? Who's Kudus starting over? Where's he playing? Where's Kudus playing? Tell me. I don't know where he's playing.
On the right wing.
No, he's not playing over Bowen. He's not. He weren't even playing over Bowen at West Ham. So why is he going to play when we had him last time? Why is he going to play now? He's not better than Somerville. And anyway, he's not even available. I was talking about who's available, like who's actually available. Like, because that's what matters. It's who you've got to play in your games versus who we've got to play in your games.
Can I just be honest? I think where you guys are disingenuous. You guys don't put enough heat on the manager. The Tottenham squad is not bad. It's Frank, and the proof is
70th last season, man.
The proof is United. Carrick ain't doing anything special. All he's done is he's kept it simple and brought Mainoo back into the team. All of a sudden, 4 wins in 4. It's not difficult. I reckon if Carrick came into Spurs, we would have got 4 wins in 4. We would be singing a new song about my club. Frank, unfortunately, is a waste man. He's out of his depth. And until we get rid of him, we could potentially go down. Look, I'm not stupid to think that Spurs are guaranteed to stay up because they must stay up. They're too big to go down. No, you're right. I think if Tottenham would lose to Newcastle and Arsenal this week, we're down.
You don't give your squad enough smoke. Like, if that focuses, look at the state of that. Like, I think it's
man. I ain't going to be able to see that, man. Read
Simmons, Solanke, Odegaard.
Mario, Bozo, yeah. Gray, not interested. Udogi, okay, Udogi's all right. Van de Ven, yeah, he's good. Romero, Bozo, Gallagher. Oh, that was the signing, innit? That was revitalizing your season. Paulinia, not done it. Papsar, yeah, I like Papsar. Odegaard, Solanke, and Simmons as your front three. Get out of here, man. Get out. Just get relegated. Just go down already. Like, come on. What are we doing here, man? You can't chat to me.
Love that. Listen, we've got to move. We're going to close on Chelsea. Before I do that, I'm going to come to Rich very quickly. Deji, have you got a shoot, bro?
Yeah, I got to shoot, but big
Love,
up,
bro. Love always,
hey,
man.
love everyone, and Don, it's been a pleasure, bro. Invite me to your channel. You never invite me because you're just moving around like a pussy, but I'll come through, bro.
I do invite. I
Davon,
messaged you the other day.
Bro,
What did you tell me?
bro,
What did you tell me?
full back, man. You're just a typical Chelsea scumbag.
What did you tell me the other day, bro?
I'm actually liking the fact that Javon pushes back a bit, a little bit delusional, but at least there's a little bit of bite there. And Javon, I'm looking forward to our battles over the next couple of weeks. Make sure you write notes and come prepared, because if you slip up, bro, we are coming for your kill. Hold that. Until then, thank you very much.
Love Deji.
Love Deji.
Love, bro.
Big up,
Listen,
Deji, man.
before we close on Chelsea, Rich, massive win, pulled away from relegation, beating your rivals. I say it like that, Brighton. Yeah, man, I feel like you're safe, but I don't know about the long-term future of Palace, bro. I'll be real. Like D like you're not like D, man. D likes to give it a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? But real talk, I'd be worried if I was Palace right now, because Adam Wharton and Lacroix are the two that you need to try and hang on to. They don't want to end up like Eze, Gehi, Elise, etc. Mateta, God knows what's happening there. Glasner don't look like he wants to be here. You got your owners who are a bit of a disgrace, in my opinion. But you did beat Brighton and you pulled away from relegation, bruv. Talk to me.
So all the things you mentioned about the staff, the playing staff, the background noise and everything, that's all facts. Like, we're a mess. We're a complete mess at the moment. And I don't know what the future holds. However, I would say the last 2 games we've shown a little bit more fight, and we've managed to get 4 points from it. After West Ham's win yesterday, today's win was massive. I would have taken a point. I would have taken a stinky 0-0, because our next 2 are Burnley at home, Wolves at home. You know, now, if we can get those 2 over the line, 6 points in that's 10 in the last 4. All of a sudden, we're looking up. And it's so weird that the league's so congested at the moment, where even though we've won 1 game in 13 in all competitions, and I think it's 1 game in 10 in the league, we're 5 points off a European spot. That's how crazy the league is at the moment. I'm glad we got this one over the line. I think our new signings played well. Strand Larson was everywhere. You know, he just ran, and that's the thing that we've been lacking with Mateta recently. Whether he's disinterested or his knee, whatever, I don't care. He wanted to move. He ain't got it. I hope he sits and rots on the bench. You know, I hope his World Cup dreams get scuppered, because he just was clearly disinterested. And Strand Larson showed in the 90 minutes he played that he'll run for the team. Evan Gassand came off the bench, immediate impact, got himself an assist. So it's a game where we could easily have lost, and we've won. I'm happy with where we stand at the moment.
What's that?
Yeah, what was that? Is that background noise from someone? Sorry, I don't know what that was. But yeah, man, I think we're good. I don't know what that was, man. No, listen, I'll be real. Lawless, just quickly close on Palace. What are you saying? Are they safe? Are you switching now? Palace are safe and Spurs are down.
Yeah, it's looking like that win, which like Brighton always roll over for these guys, man. I can't. I was saying to Maz, like, they're always shit against Palace, and the one time, you know, we needed them to not be shit against Palace, they were shit against Palace. So I think that's kind of the win that's gonna sort of help guarantee them staying up. Unfortunately, so sorry, Rich, but like I honestly I couldn't decide like who I wanted to see go. I think Spurs will always edge it, but D just needed a humbling, and D tried to like make me feel bad. I was like, oh, but I want West Ham to stay up. Why do you say that? Like, nah, he's giving me so
Shameless
much
brother, man.
He'll get his humbling one day. But yeah, like Palace, they're gonna do it. The summer is huge. Who's gonna be the who's going to be in charge? Who's going to be?
That's the question. No, the question was right there. Who's going to be there?
Who is going to be?
Who's going to be there in manager and players?
No idea.
Jeez, hey, Rich, you need to do like the flipping Fresh Prince of Bel-Air meme or something. When it comes out, everything's just empty. You're just looking around. You're like,
literally, bro. Go try for Lacroix, bro. Go try for Lacroix, man. You know what I mean? Go get him. Yeah. Go get him.
With Lacroix, like I would have made him skipper. I know we've made Henderson captain, but I would have made Lacroix skipper. But it is what it is.
I hate
it when goalkeepers are made captain. You know, I hate it so much, bro.
Yeah,
same.
Where I stand with it, let's just say we do beat Burnley and Wolves. I think that's enough to definitely guarantee safety. I didn't just chuck all my eggs in that Conference League.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yeah,
it means
that's-
rotating the Prem, rotating the
That's
Prem.
fair.
Just go win that European trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you
facts.
should be doing anyway, in my opinion. Go win that
Yeah,
trophy. man.
do that because we still have to play you. So do that. Yeah.
Now I think Palace will be all right. We got Palace on the last game of the season, and I hope we don't have to win on that ground to win the league. I hope it's done by then, but you never know. Look, man, let's close on Chelsea. I'll start with Javon, then let Don have the last say on Chelsea, man. Javon, I've not really understood your thoughts on where you're at the moment, bro, because I haven't done a lot of content with yourself, but we'll get used to it, man. So Cole Palmer back, Wolves, routine win. I expected you to win quite comfortably, look quite comfortable. Where you at with Liam Rossinian right now, bruv? And what's Chelsea's kind of expectation from your level, bruv?
It's kind of difficult to give a fair assessment on Rossinian simply because he came in halfway through the season, and I genuinely believe we're on a new manager bounce. He didn't change much from Maresca's system because these players have been playing that system for a year and a half, but he did tweak stuff. Like one of the things that I think he did tweak, we're attacking a bit more aggressively, where our transitional play is a bit faster, and he doesn't like the players to like waste time with the ball. They still do the U-shape thing, but it's more progressive, if that makes sense. Perfect example in the Wolves game, Palmer's making those line-breaking passes. Palmer's playing the ball through the middle. But then again, you can say that's Wolves. As it pertains to the Wolves game, it's Wolves. They're literally the worst team in the Premier League. Palmer scored a hat-trick based off 2 penalties. I honestly, from my perspective, I take nothing at all from that game. If we had lost or drawn, then I'd have more of a talking points. Then I would have blown my gasket. But it's
Nah, you can't look at it like that.
Hey,
beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Hey, I'm the new kid on the block. Let me finish speaking.
Beggars can't be choosers, bro. The way you're talking, like, is if we're on a mad winning streak right now, you know, like crazy. We're on a bad form on that.
If you had let me finish, I would have said it added another game to the winning streak, another 3 points in the bag, and we move. But to analyze this game, Wolves is terrible. Chelsea on an average day would have been beaten Wolves. Anyways, there's not much positivity other than Cole Palmer's back on the score sheet that I can take away from this. What else changed? Neto was still shit against Wolves. Garnacho came on and did F all against Wolves.
Neto was good in the first half. He was good in the first half. He was shit in the second.
But man, you want to talk? You know what? You want to talk? This is my opinion.
Oh, you go.
You
finish, bro.
Right? So, with that being said, we had a good first half. Second half, I fell asleep. That there's nothing to take from this. I'm gonna be real. For me, there's nothing to take from this. 3 points and we move. No, you can speak now. That's all you.
Cannon Don.
No, but bro, I think. Listen, at the end of the day, people are looking at it like it's Wolves and whatnot. But it wasn't long ago I saw Wolves come to the Emirates, the scary Emirates, and you know they needed own goals to win that game. The only person in that game that was actually showing something was Saka, bro. You know, in order to get those 3 points. So as it is right now, Potts, I ain't taking no 3 points for granted, bro. Let it be Wolves, let it be Man United, let it be, you know, Man City. I don't care, bro. The 3 points, we need to be grabbing them right now because last season, Chelsea was scrambling for top 4. We needed to go on a mad winning run, if you guys remember, to get into the top 5, you know, let alone to get into the top 4. So, you know, in this game, the way Rossinian set up with the box midfield, because we didn't actually play a left winger in this game. It was Enzo, Caicedo, Santos, Palmer in the middle as well. Wolves just didn't know how to get the ball off of us, Potts, right? It was really fluid. Rossinian focuses a lot on like central progression play, playing the ball through the middle. And yeah, man, they couldn't get the ball anywhere. Like they couldn't get off us, you know what I'm saying? So I think Palmer, you know, very good for him in terms of the hat-trick. People are going to say, oh, well, you know, more penalties. He could score a brace of penalties. Bro, we're winning penalties. Do you want him to miss? Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why we won these penalties is because Neto
you gotta take them. You gotta score them.
You gotta score them. But you gotta get them and you've got to score them, Potts, right? One thing that I had a problem with Maresca, the way that our attack was playing, we weren't even winning penalties like that. But now since Rossinian's come in, bro, we've started to win more penalties because, like Javon has already said, the way that we're attacking is a lot more aggressive, right?
And it puts more onus on the wingers to be more free, to have a bit of freedom to do what you normally do. So now, and I said this before, players like Garnetto are going to get exposed. You have the freedom to express yourself. If you don't have the attributes to beat your man, it's going to show. If you're like a Pedro Neto that gets confused when he's just not running directly at the goal, you're going to get exposed. So your quality will speak, which is why against Wolves, even in the second half, Pedro Neto still revert back to type because that's just the type of player he is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why he's a squad player, bro. Because first half, he was very good. Second half, shit. Like, Neto is the type of guy you want to bring off the bench to see out a game or, you know, bring something different into the game. But to be dependent on him over 90 minutes, Potts, yeah, like, I know you don't watch Chelsea weekly and you love Neto. And to be fair, every top 6 fan wanted this guy for their club when he was at Wolves. Oh, I would love Neto.
Man.
I'd love Neto, right? But we watch him week in, week out.
He's not been what I thought, man. He's not been what I thought.
He's limited. He's limited, man. He's very limited in how he plays. But for me, I would keep him as a squad player. I think he'll be a really good squad player as that experience. But overall, Potts, right now, bro, listen, 4 out of 4 wins for Rossinha in the Prem. The only team he's lost to so far is Arsenal, you know, funny enough, right? We keep going. We've got Leeds on Tuesday. I'm expecting to beat them.
Let me come in on that, Don, quickly, because I've looked at your fixtures. Boy.
Let the fun begin, man.
Your fixtures. Has anyone seen the Chelsea fixtures, by the way?
Yep.
Oh, my God. I just looked. I thought, hey, let me just check it out because I ain't too fast. You got Leeds at home. Then you go away to Hull in the FA Cup, right? You got Burnley at home. I think Leeds and Burnley at home, you should
the end of February, we should be unbeaten. The end of February.
I agree with that, right? Then you come to the Emirates. Then you go Villa Park. Then you've got Newcastle at home. Then you've got Everton away. And then Man City and Man United both at home. That is a horrific run. Like, horrible run.
I'll be honest with you, Potts. Yeah, like I was actually looking at the easier games, like the games you should be winning, like the Leeds, the Burnleys, and that. Right? They're actually Chelsea's biggest challenge for me, bro. Because we have struggled to break down five defenders, these low blocks, these mid blocks, and that for a minute. And what I'm seeing from Rossinha right now, bro, he broke down Palace, he broke down West Ham. Right? These teams that are setting up in the 5, we're managing to break them down. All those other teams that you've mentioned, they are gonna come out to play, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out to play. You know, so boy, I'm actually looking forward to those games because that's gonna be.
Don't use us as an example, Don, because every single game we've sat back after scoring, and every single game we've conceded. We're not a barometer of changes at Chelsea.
But that's the point, though, Lewis. That's the point, though. That's the point. We struggle a lot. We've struggled a lot against teams like West Ham when they decide to sit back. When teams come out to play,
we're not one of them. We're shit, like defensively. Like we brought Max Kilman, who's the worst defender in the league. So it's not. It doesn't matter whether we.
Yeah, but Lawless, you're missing. I get it. I get. You're gonna cook your players, Lawless.
Chelsea but you don't understand what we're trying to say. Under Maresca, we're not winning that game. Much as a draw.
You are Maresca. You still would have. Because
if
then
we
why
were 2-0 down, no. If we were 2-0 down,
every other team, have done the same. Why is it Forest was able to do it? Why is it flipping Man United was able to come back? I know we got a point there when they had Amorim. Like what I'm saying is every team did that to us. We scored. Even Spurs got that equalizer and then was on top, but we got that set
what
piece.
We're saying that under Maresca, if we're 2-0
you still
down,
win that.
He doesn't make offensive changes in time to affect
but
the
you
game
don't
to
have
get a
to.
win or a
You
draw.
don't have to because we give you the ball and we say we're going to defend, but we can't defend. So it doesn't matter.
Lewis, plenty of teams have done this, bro, against us. Even Palace, the first game of the season, bro, we struggled to break them down, right? We struggled to break them down. So what I'm saying to you, Lewis, is one of Maresca's biggest problems was breaking down low blocks because a lot of the time. He used to be allergic to overlapping the fullbacks, right? So when you're not overlapping the fullbacks, you've got Gusto and Cucurella inverting, bro. You've got Garnacho and Neto trying to beat their man. There's no one in the box. What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna struggle. But against West Ham, what I saw against West Ham, was Cuckoo and Gusto were both overlapping, which ultimately means that you've got more players in the box. You've got another player to think about, right? In the wider areas, and that's something I've been seeing with Rossinha. So what I'm getting at, because Potts was like, look at Chelsea's next set of fixtures. My point is, right?
Just to add to that quickly, your last 3 is Anfield, Tottenham, and Stadium Alight. Just to add.
Cool, that's fine.
You could send Spurs down.
My point is, those teams that Potts has mentioned, most of them are going to come out. Most of them are going to come out and want to play against us. That is when, for me, Chelsea are at their best. When teams want to come out and play, bro, you see us bopping the ball, getting in behind. We've got players that love running into space. That actually favors us more. That's the point that I'm getting at, bro. So I'm not scared of that running.
Can you just take the L on Maresca finally? Because obviously you did your research on Y Scout and all of that stuff. But I ain't heard you hold your hands up and say you misread the statistics on Y Scout. Y Scout was malfunctioning that time, and you was wrong on Maresca when you hyped him up.
Listen. This season, I expected him to do a lot better. This season, I didn't recognize this man, Lawless, right? But last year, bro, he got top 4, like I said he would, and all of you lot was calling me delusional. This season, I don't know who that guy was, bro. That was not the Maresca I know.
I don't think you're getting top 4. I think Man United are going to get it. I think Man United are on very good form. You've got.
Why are you guys talking like Villa is not going to drop out? Their run is done. Villa run is done. They're dropping out of top 4.
Nah. I think that's premature. I think that's premature.
Premature, Lawless. Broski, they were 13 points above us. They are now 4 points above us. Yeah. They were. Yeah, still got Villa Park. Yeah. Potts is talking about Villa Park. Yeah, bro. Last season we lost at Villa Park because Jorgensen, last minute of the game, dropped the ball. Yeah, that's the reason why we lost that game. And Palmer missed. Remember that miss, Javon, when Palmer slipped. Martinez came out. Palmer just slipped. Yeah, bro. I'm not scared of Villa, especially this Villa team that have so many.
Enzo likes to play against Villa too.
You're only 4 points ahead of Liverpool, by the way. I know Liverpool lost, but I'm not sure when Isak comes back. But I think Isak is a big loss for him because he was about to hit form. But yeah,
Anfield means nothing. Going to Anfield means nothing this season,
bro.
Yeah, but still, I think they can pick up enough points. Like Chelsea, I don't trust this Rosinia, David Brent wannabe guy. Like I said, he look better, but yeah, like I know he can, not wear gloves and clap, and he can age men and all of that stuff. But can he get you top 4? That's the question mark. You know what I mean?
Hey, like I said, it wasn't rocket science, bro. All I said with Maresca when he left, I said, bruv, we need to bring someone in who can get the players enjoying their football again. And listen, Rosinia hasn't been perfect, but bro, he's been getting the results. He's got these guys enjoying their football again. All of them have been coming out talking about the freedom. All of them have been talking about how much confidence he's giving them. Yeah. One thing I'll say about Maresca, now I know more about.
Wears off. How's it gonna go?
Hold on, Lewis. Yeah. Now I know more about Maresca, right? That guy, 3 seasons on the bounce with 3 sets of different squads. He doesn't know how to rotate properly, bro. He doesn't really know how to use squads well. He done this at Leicester. He done it last season with Vega, with Felix, with Nkuku, and he done it this season with different players, bro. So Maresca, I'm telling you,
Andre Santos.
Yeah, he needs to be in a team, yeah, where basically everything's
it's all seniors, and it's all seniors. Because what he would do, one of our youth players would make a mistake in one game and banish them for 5 when we could have utilized them in a lesser stressful game. You get what I'm saying? So Maresca has a lot of fixing up in terms of man management. What I will say is taking the leash off some of our attacking players with flair once everyone's fully fit up front can be dangerous. We do still have an issue with Garnacho and Gittins. Gittins injured. We still have an issue with Garnacho. But you can stick Neto out there and get what you can get out of him for the end of the season. He's still better than the 2. So I'm just hoping that a fully fit farmer resurfaces, João Pedro continues is good form, and they have a bit more trust in Estaval. And then it's on the defense at that point. Because I trust their midfield, and we're starting to score more goals going forward.
All right,
just a quick question.
Let me ask. Go on, Rich.
I was going to ask. There's something I noticed that Chelsea do at the start of the game, which I think is tends to look like a psychological battle, and that's going to the central circle to do their huddle. Has that been something that you've always done, or is it something that Rosinia's brought in? Because I think it's actually quite clever.
It's new. No, it's new. It's actually been introduced recently by There's a guy, one of the backroom staff. He's like I forgot his role in the team, yeah, but he's like a rugby coach. So we brought him in. Yeah, what's his name? His name's Willie. His name's Willie, innit? Willie, yeah.
William or something like that.
Yeah, he's the one that introduced that, Rich. That's a good question because I read that the other day on The Athletic, man. He's the one that introduced that, bro. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. Listen, Chelsea,
why are these men in our centre circle like this? It's like a statement. Like we're taking your ground.
Yeah, man. I think what it is with Rosinia, bro. Yeah, like already he started to improve the likes of Enzo, the likes of João Pedro since he's come in is on fire, bro. And that's only 2 players. So you start to improve the rest of the players. Naturally, bro, you're gonna get better results. For me, with Maresca at the end, it went stale, man. It went stale, bro. It's the same thing. over and over again, eventually the players are going to get tired, bro. It's like right now, yeah, you're in lesson, your maths teacher's trying to teach you how to go about an equation in his way. You're not getting it, but then the next day you're doing it again like that. You're going to get sick of it, bro. It's like, I'm not getting this, bro. And that's what I felt like with the players, right? A lot of these players just got fed up. You know what I mean? And I got told things personally about what certain players said about him. You know what I'm trying to say? And yo, it's not positive. Just know that, innit? It's not positive, bro.
All right. Let me come to a close with these supers, and then we can get out of here. This one's also Lawless. What the heck happened this season? That wrinkled smart director has raw dogged you. I feel bad for you, mate. Shameful what he's done to you. James is a big Everton fan, and he always gives it to Lawless, man. Always gives it to Lawless.
Wow, now he feels for us.
He does feel for you now. Jonathan said, where has Chelsea played Arsenal's best 11?
That fact, they're drubbing.
Bro, most of the time. By the
time we come to Emirates, every season you guys have a full defense squad. It pisses me off.
No Saka and Odegaard the other night, man. No Saka and Odegaard the other night. Toby says, can you bet £1,000 on Arsenal winning the treble? I bet you don't. Put your money where your mouth is. Treble my ass with Odegaard.
He's talking about hooks.
Toby's not. Yeah, he's talking about hooks. Toby's not having it, man. And to be fair, treble is a bit of a.
Someone needs to put that to hooks. Who's in the group chat with him?
Yeah, I will let him know. Ray says, why is Deji's nostrils flaring violently? Spurs is like that crusty sock behind your headboard. It's just far enough. You can't reach it. Why bother? Oh, man, Spurs getting it. Absolute hate. Here we go. And then Chelsea versus West Ham match was like two bums fighting over a cigarette. Here we go. We got a lot of Arsenal.
No, we dominated them until
should have beaten them, man. You should have beaten them, bro. You should have beaten them.
Slapped them up,
bro. It's a game of two halves. You fucked up, buddy. You fucked up.
Yeah, you did. Your second half was a disgrace. To be fair, absolute disgrace.
But you know what? At least we got to see fucking Cucurella dash like a piece of shit, and then. You know,
at least I got to see this. At least I got to see this. You know what I'm saying? At least I got to.
I tell you what, I wouldn't. I'm not really a fighting man. I can handle myself. I'm not really a fighting man. But I would go nowhere near Todibo and Traore, man. Did you see them, man? They're gonna kill you. I was like, jeez.
People look possessed, bro.
Yeah, they look possessed. That's the word.
Listen, at least I know, okay, we didn't win the game, but we definitely won the scrap. You know, what I mean, we got.
Is that how you sleep at night? Is that how you sleep at night, bro? You're still in the relegation.
That helped me sleep, yeah, because I know when it comes down to things, you know what I mean. We got a team.
You got to admit though, Don, that João Pedro was awful, man. That was embarrassing. That was. He got absolutely handled, man.
Bro, listen, I don't know what. I'm sorry if you got Traore running at you like that, yeah, bro. Anyone's
not backing down.
Don't act like you're a big man behind his back.
I'm not.
Don't try and be a big man behind his back here and then shit yourself when he turns around. Like,
what did you do to Fofana though? But when Fofana came round, yeah, your boys went on it. You know what I'm saying? Fofana came through.
Yeah, they would have slapped Fofana. Fofana, they just breathe on him and he gets injured. What are you talking about? No one's scared of Fofana.
Yeah, man.
That was actually funny.
He's got a little bit of bass in his voice because he's got Disasi now. Is that what Disasi's done for you now? Yeah.
Disaster, bro. Disaster. That's a terrible.
You know what I mean? Like, they're all bigging him up on the weekend. All my boys were saying, "Yeah, you had a good game, mate. You had a good game, Don. I can't lie. You had a good game, man. You had a good game, Lawless. Yeah."
Did you guys play him at centre back?
Tuesday.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. If you play Disasi at centre back, he's not as bad as people make him to be. He's not great.
Box defending is good. Box defending is good.
He's no good at right back. When you play him at right back,
he's horrible at right back.
He's stronger than he looks. Like he's actually quite strong. Like as a centre back. Like
no, as an out and out centre back, he'll do well. I think he'll do well.
Man United on Tuesday is the real test. I'm going to be watching him close.
You've got to beat them, man. You've got to beat them, and it's at Old Trafford as well, isn't it?
No, it's at London Stadium.
They already.
Okay, interesting. You've got to win that game, though, Lawless. You know, I'm going to be looking at you to take 3 points in that one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
if we do,
see. And Spurs lose to Newcastle. This could be interesting.
Mate, I'm going to be a bigger Newcastle fan than you are. You know what I mean?
Listen, we're gonna come to a close, man. We've overrun big time, but you know, there's a lot to talk about. Rich, thank you so much for stepping in, man. How can people follow you, man?
Yeah, that's Eagle Lad Football. Yeah, you can come and check us now. We've won a game. My goodness me.
Love that, man. Thanks for stepping in for D, man. Always appreciate you. Lawless, likewise, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, check us out. We're going to be doing the watch along on West Ham Fan TV for the Man United game on Tuesday. So check out all this live as well. So yeah, man. But no, it was good. It was good to share another show with Donna. If we will see him back at some capacity, he'll probably wait until Chelsea do something good.
All the best, Donna.
Big up, man.
But if Deji does get relegated, then you have to come back because we all got to say goodbye to Dej.
Of course, man. Of course. Deji Spurs, big up to him. Big up to Halftime Hooks as well. Make sure you're following both of those. And Javon, a legendary debut, man. A great debut. And we look forward to seeing you on here regularly, weekly, bro. How can people follow you, bro?
The Final Whistle podcast. However, my channel is under reconstruction. So look out for that. Next week it should be up and running.
Love that, bro. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And Don, brother, I know it's not goodbye because I'm going to see you on other shows and hopefully see you on here for some other random stuff that we do throughout the season. But I just want to say once again, thank you so much for being consistent here regularly, and thank you for coming on weekly, and thank you for always having my back and the people at 12 Man's back as well, man, and for regularly showing up and supporting and giving your time to the channel, brother. It's much appreciated. It has not gone unnoticed. And yeah, you'll definitely be missed on This Is London, but you'll definitely be here for some shows, I guess, and you'll definitely be here for other shows as well, bro.
Facts, bro. Yeah, man. Big up the panel. Big up Lawless every time. Big up Dej. Big up Potts. Big up Rich. Big up D. Obviously, Javon. Listen, people, Javon, man, it's my guy. So make sure that you're treating him good in the chat, man. But yeah, it's been fun. But like I said, I'll still be around. I'll still be around, people, man.
Love that, bro. Make sure you're following Greasy Don on all socials and Don CFC. Just put in Don Chelsea, he'll come up. So go and show him some love, people, and follow him on everything that he's doing. And me and Don will be back tomorrow on Saeed's channel, midday live. And yeah, it'll be a good one, man. So see you then. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on this one. Check out OK Jersey. He's going to send you over to It's LB. Go and show him some love and go and see what the celebrations are like over there. That they just won the title again now, I'm sure. So go and show some love. Dan Potts Raid. And we'll see you next time. We're out of here. Laters.